Wound healing is a complex chronological sequence of biochemical and cellular processes in the body. Each process requires specific nutrients in order to proceed properly, and nutrition during wound healing should reflect the nutrient needs at each step in the process. Let's look a bit closer at each step. The first is hemostasis. This is the process of stabilizing the circulatory system by clot formation to stop the leakage of blood at the wound location. From a nutritional perspective, hemostasis requires, in general, proteins and amino acids, but also calcium ions to replace loss in wound exudates, fats to provide energy, and vitamin K for post-translational modification of certain proteins that are required for coagulation. In the next step of the wound healing process, inflammation occurs to help control bleeding and prevent infection at the wound site. Inflammation is initiated when injured blood vessels begin to leak fluid and continues for up to a week. Inflammatory processes require vitamin A, which enhances the early inflammatory phase, protein, which prevents prolongation of the inflammatory phase, and vitamin C, which enhances neutrophil migration to the wound site and lymphocyte transformation. After inflammation is proliferation. During this phase, new scar tissue is built to repair the wound. It begins within a week of injury and requires the synthesis of collagen and extracellular matrix, as well as a new network of blood vessels to supply oxygen to the rebuilt tissue. Essential nutrition during this phase includes vitamin C in order to synthesize collagen, glucosamine to enhance the production of hyaluronic acid, vitamin A, which promotes epithelial cell differentiation, and zinc, which is required for DNA synthesis, cell division, and protein synthesis. The final stage of wound healing is remodeling, which begins about 21 days after injury and can last up to several months. During remodeling, collagen is converted from type 3 to type 1 as the wound is closed and stabilized. In general, the body needs amino acids and proteins during this phase, but also vitamin C, which is mandatory for the formation of cross-links between collagen fibers and for fibroblast maturation. Throughout the entire wound healing process, herbs and other natural compounds may help to enhance healing processes. These include papain from papaya, bromelain from pineapple, aloe vera, Centella asiatica, and marine collagen peptides. So, it's important to remember and to remind our patients that there are specific nutrients required during each stage, and that malnutrition during this process is associated with delay and/or dysfunction of wound healing.